So why is the non-deductibility of expenses paid for using the PPP money kind of a big deal? There is, from what I've seen, everybody and their grandma got this PPP loan, okay? People kind of treated it like it was a bunch of free money because it was kind of advertised that it was going to be free money. But it's kind of turning out that it's not. But it is a rather cheap loan. But anyways, there's a lot of people out there who I think got the PPP loan. And during the year of 2020, what the IRS has been discussing and talking about, basically there is some people who are going to get hit a little bit harder when they filed their 2020 tax return if they got this PPP loan. Let me show you how. So basically, let's just start with this. You got a typical company. It's the year of 2020. They had $100,000 in sales, and they lost money, right? Rough year, it was pandemic. So $100,000 in sales, they had $150,000 of expenses. That leaves their before tax income at $50,000. So they have a true economic loss of $50,000, okay? Financial reality, right? Of this $150,000 of expenses, they had a PPP loan that was $100,000, okay? Of this $150,000, $100,000 of those expenses were paid for using this PPP money, right? So now, all of a sudden, they have disallowed deductions for their tax return of $100,000. You have to add this back to your financial income to get to your taxable income. Your taxable income is now $50,000 because of those disallowed deductions. So if you figure a tax rate of about 20%, I erased it, on your taxable income, you're going to owe $10,000 in taxes. So your income before taxes was a $50,000 loss. Because of what they ruled now on this PPP loan, you have a $50,000 financial loss. However, your taxable income is positive at $50,000. 20% tax rate, you'll have $10,000. So even though financially you lost money for the year, you still have to pay taxes because your taxable income is different than your financial income. And your taxable income is positive at a rate of 20%. So now, not only did you lose financially, but now you have to pay taxes on your financial loss, which brings your net income after tax down even further to a $60,000 loss. So, I hope that makes as much sense, as possible. And throw whatever number that you want to into a situation like that, right? There's a lot of small business people out there who got these PPP loans, and now that you can no longer deduct the expenses that were paid for using the PPP money, this right here is going to happen to a lot of people, I think. I would have to imagine. Those disallowed deductions could be crucial.